So consumer psychology is a field of marketing research. It has really gained interest in recent years because it helps us to understand what are the hidden motivations behind consumers' behaviors. So it's very interesting because you really deep dive into what people think and why they buy products or why they like some brands more than others. Last year, with my colleagues, we have published an article on the power, I would say, of the model of Carl Jung. It's a psychanalyst that published the theory of archetypes around in the beginning of the 20th century. And although it's quite old, it's very accurate nowadays because it helps us to understand how people consider their world and how people apprehend advertising, how people perceive brands, how people perceive the products. There are three archetypes very interesting for marketing. The first one is the boss, the second is the lover, and the third one is the explorer. So the boss refers to women that want to be empowered. So they want to gain power through their job, they want to gain power in society. The lover refers to women that want to seduce. So they want to be sexy, and it's in their identity to be seductive and to attract people. And the explorer refers to women that are more on their inner self. They like to think about things, they are more spiritual. So what was very interesting using those three archetypes is that we observe that thanks to those archetypes, we can predict how women will react to advertising, featuring women in sexualized position. So it's really interesting because we now see so many debates around this idea of showcasing women in sexualized position that we think that building on this model, we could have a sort of better understanding on women's reaction. So it's very interesting for brands because brands very often they don't dare to show people in very sexy positions. Sometimes they may gain backlash if the advertising is too sexy. So understanding what the brand's target is expecting as regards to this idea of showing women in very sexy positions is really interesting for them. This topic of customer psychology is very accurate for artificial intelligence algorithm. If you build your algorithm on personality traits, on psychological aspects of consumption behavior, then you get algorithms that are much more efficient. Those algorithms will be able to predict perfectly what people are expecting, and those algorithms will recommend products that perfectly fit customers' expectations. So it's very useful for brands. It's also interesting from an ethical point of view, as these questions really lead to this idea that we also have to think about business ethics in the programs that we develop. Here at the IFM, we really apprehend all those questions of ethics that are really intertwined with this idea of customer psychology. So in class, we have several classes that are really focused on consumer behavior. I think it's really important for students to understand that they have to go forward, not just taking like this what customers are saying. Very often they are not aware of what they think, or sometimes they won't dare to really say what they believe in. So it's important that students understand that for many subjects, we have to go deeper in the analysis. So studying customer behavior is a way to show to students that there are some methods that have been developed, that there is also a mindset, a way of thinking, having a critic mindset and trying to uncover what is really hidden in people's minds. We also use customer psychology in classes where we teach methods, survey methods, Many of our students will work in the survey fields for brands, for fashion and luxury brands, and they will have to be experts of the way we conduct research, the way we survey customers. Personally, what I like about this topic is that it's always counterintuitive, because you expect, or the society expects, that the customer will behave in a way, and actually very often they behave in the opposite way.